the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Purdue Boilermakers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum and all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on...
Makes a grab and room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Rides to the back. Creates a little space. Could be an alley. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The short hands, it's Townsend. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Jordan Marshall. What a game he had last time out. Found Bader 3 times just under 100 yards in their win. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Underwood. That's reeled in, it's Buchanan. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Here's Underwood to throw. He's got him. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Powers through the defender. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, or he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Throwing, Underwood. He makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled a positive.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Underwood makes the catch. It's Marshall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. To throw, it's Underwood. Looking to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A quick pass to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Got a man. It's Owens. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, this defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Ready, go! Go! Ready, go! Coming out on first down with the play fake. On target. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a third and long. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1, 2, 3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. And they've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Working that left side now. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Marshall. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires left. Got his man. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Marshall. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Fullback's got it. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. Getting a lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. There he goes! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him! And it's a sack.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The offense changing the play. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Throwing, Underwood, looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quick completion on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Underwood. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Short now, they snap it from their own 46. He might want another play. Again, it's Underwood. Here's a heat. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Motion from the back. From the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. Pulls in the deep ball. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Purdue! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
You know, there's so...
And it's blocked. Now he can return this. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Marshall. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Bears the pressure. QB got it himself. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here's Underwood to throw. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man, it's Marshall. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great week 8. We start with UCF taking on the number 4 team, the BYU Cougars.
The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throwing, Underwood. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Give to the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Second down coming up. They'll go right back to him. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time?
There's some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And he'll be brought down.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. Underwood. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. He's going to let it go. He's got it down the field. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Marshall.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quick completion on the out. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It's complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Underwood in the gun on third down. Moving out to the right. Needed to get rid of that football, but just couldn't turn it loose. The defense got to it. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Underwood to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Go! Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Underwood. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches.
It's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wolverines. Extra point here will give them the lead.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Finds a man in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Boilermakers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Ready to fire from the pistol. Got a man, it's Owens. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, I can see developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Moving away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on 3rd down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
With the catch, it's Marshall. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're working that left side. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the 1st down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Just going to keep it after the snap. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
That strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Sticks it in his belly. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Takes the easy one to the back, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't